Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for July 23rd. July 23rd is the 204th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 205th in leap years, with 161 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is intrigue. Intrigue can be a noun or a verb. Intrigue may have to do with a mystery or a secret plot. That said, as a verb, intrigue can mean to arouse curiosity of, fascinate, as in the archaeologists were intrigued by the mysterious artifact, or to make secret plans to do something illicit or detrimental to someone, as in that particular faction intrigued to overthrow the leaders in secrecy. As a noun, intrigue may refer to a mysterious or fascinating quality, as in the novel is full of intrigue and suspense. It can also mean the secret planning of something illicit or detrimental to someone, as in, the palace was a hotbed of political intrigue. The word intrigue comes to us through French, originally from Latin. First known use is in the 1710s. Intrigue. And with that, Union Army General Ulysses Grant led the Union Army to victory during the American War between the states, commonly referred to as the Civil War. That war ended in 1865. He was elected as 18th President of the United States in 1868, served 2 terms. He was well liked and stayed busy after his presidential terms. In 1884, he went to see his doctor about a persistent sore throat. Turns out it was throat cancer. Things were done differently back then than they are now. He had no pension, and he was worried about how his wife would get by financially after he was gone. He wrote a memoir, The Personal Memoirs of U.S. Grant, and passed away on July 23, 1885, at the age of 63. The royalties from the sales of that book provided very nicely for his widow, as well as giving the rest of the world a personal look at his life. There are several versions of this out now, from just the book to annotated versions to audio books. You can see if your library has a copy, or I have an Amazon affiliate link to a page of options for this memoir if you're so inclined. This is the birthday of English singer-songwriter and actor David Essex, born July 23, 1947. He's had a number of top 40 singles and albums, but his most popular piece by far is the 1973 single, Rock On. Still touring, David Essex turned 77 in 2024. David Essex. On July 23, 2015, NASA announced the discovery of an object in space. It's called Kepler 425b, or as it may be called by its Kepler Object of Interest designation, KOI 7016. 0.01. Occasionally referred to as Earth 2.0 or Earth's cousin, it's in the constellation of Cygnus. This object appears to be about the same distance from its host star as Earth is from our Sun. Its orbital period is about 384 days, so pretty close to the length of one of our years, and its radius is about 1.5 times Earth's, so a little bit bigger. Of course, this discovery has generated a great deal of curiosity. It's about 1,800 light years from Earth, though, so I don't expect we'll be taking off to check it out up close and personal anytime soon. And we have a playlist of episodes for this day in history, as well as a playlist of single subjects called How About That? And words of the day in a playlist called There's a Word for That, and I'll leave links to those playlists for you. In honor of this being the birthday of David Essex, let's talk about the song Rock On, written and performed by David Essex in 1973. Rock On has, of course, been covered by other artists, but the David Essex version is the one that always pops to mind for me, the one I hear in my mind when I think of it. Rock On was later covered by Michael Damian with more of a 90s flavor to it, and the Michael Damian version did hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1989 and is featured in the teen film Dream a Little Dream, starring Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. There's also a cover by Def Leppard, which was released as a digital single as part of a 2006 release of 1970s covers. Great music video for that one. Links to all 3 versions are in the description. Rock on. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Alrighty, back to work. I think we got it this time.